online theater is a paradox. Okay, and all of these silly horror motif homepage videos in the world aren't going to change that. But hey, it's a theater class, and I'm a drama queen and a dork, and you'll see. I like to do things that are theatrical and dramatic. But the truth is, it doesn't work because there is this central paradox that we're going to be dealing with, that we are dealing with when we register for the course, really at the outset. And I think it's actually an exciting paradox. And I want us to remember it and to frame our conversations in week 2 on this paradox. And it is that we are embracing the fundamental power of something that is alive and shared and communal through a medium that is digital and electronic and fundamentally apart. We are exploring the theater through the internet. It has implications to me about the limitations of the internet, the limitations of the theater, and the limitations of the way I and you see both of them. But that conversation will begin late this week or week 2. This week, technically, all you have to do is the Start Here list. It looks like a lot. It's actually a very little because some of it is things like Get Excited. I just wanted to take a moment to look around the beach board with you. The truth is, it's a little bit overwhelming. I am very thorough, which you'll appreciate in the long run. But I've put a lot of content here. There's quite a few modules. They haven't all been released, so there's a lot more coming. The good news is that everything will begin here on the homepage. I will add new videos, new text, and I'll change the links all of the time. Most importantly, from the homepage, you'll get to your checklists here. There will be many, many checklists by the end of the semester. Your checklists will look very much like these that you see for the shape of things. All of the work will be linked out of the text in the checklist item. So really, you don't have to do all that much navigating in the long run. Like, sure, there's all these different content modules in the content area, but most of those things are in the end are reference and research for our discussions about the plays. So maybe I wanted to show you the work of a particular artist as we discuss the shape of things. Well, that artist is linked directly out of the checklist. You don't have to do all that much navigating yourself. You will, of course, need to go through the Start Here checklist, out of which we begin the course, so that you familiarize yourself with Beachboard by using the Beachboard help link, Illuminate by using the Illuminate help link. That's really important, guys. Most of this class is about us discussing these plays in the Illuminate rooms. Although it's not required that you're there live, I really am sort of begging you to be there live. It's very important to me because that's how, we make these conversations happen. Otherwise, it ends up just being lectures from me. And they're lectures that I've built off of your ideas that you put on the discussion boards, but lectures nonetheless. And I don't really think that you want to hear me lecture. So one of the Start Here items is a survey. At the top of that survey, there is a table here that's got the Illuminate session, the scheduled material, and what particular week. So you'll see there's a lot of detailed tables and the like this that will make pretty clear for you exactly what is due when. but there's redundancy in everything. Like, you've got these tables that I've created, and at the same time, I'll never have you just assume that any work is to be done. Like, at no point where you have to say, "Oh, it's week 12. I should be reading Sunday in the Park with George." No, the week before, your checklist item will be released. It'll say, "This next week you're going to read Sunday in the Park with George, and your before the Illuminate discussion board is due on this day." And then there'll be another checklist that says, "Hey, this Sunday in the Park with George Illuminate is coming up on this day." And then there'll be another checklist that says, "Hey, your after the Illuminate discussion board for the Sunday in the Park with George Illuminate is due on this day." Everything will be incredibly clear, and then all of that stuff that's released on the checklist will be put into your Beachboard calendar and emailed to you. So there's redundancy all over the place. Now, where I began that long tirade about redundancy is that this table here, below that table, which shows when the Illuminate sessions are, is a survey for you as to which nights are better: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let me know which night works the best for you. Ultimately, guys, I'm going to try to vary the Illuminate sessions as much as possible so that as many people as possible can participate. At the end of the day, I know that those of you who want to participate will, and those of you who don't will not. I am not going to take it off your grade if you don't, but if you do, it makes it really, really, really easy to get an A. Having said that, it's really, really easy to get an A anyways. Like I said, I'm very, very thorough, but if you go to the grade window, you can see there's 2 crit papers, there's an exam, a final exam, there's a midterm, and a group project. And then everything else is basically participation and discussion boards. There isn't that much work, really. For an upper division academic course, it's pretty easy. Certainly a lot easier than traditional 324 courses that I have taught in the past. Having said that, I think that there's a lot of opportunity for us to do some really cool stuff in here and to use this medium in a way that's really interesting. So I am very much excited about it. I want you guys to just focus on the checklist, the Start Here checklist for this week. Do use these little boxes, check off each thing. As you complete it, allows me to generate reports about who's done what without having to pick through each individual item. And then just explore the Beachboard. Look into all the nooks and crannies. Go into Illuminate. Use some of those mock rooms so that you can play with the software and learn how to use it. Learn what it can do. I really want you all to take note of this one called hardware. Do check your hardware. See if you have capability to use video and audio. I would love to have you guys join in the conversations with your voices rather than just the chat box, because we will have some wonderful heated conversations. Okay, guys, that's all for now. Get on that checklist. Get those items done. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I had such a blast last semester with this class, and I think it's going to be another great one. The plays are really, really relevant to the world right now, and it's a crazy world right now for us to talk about. So I saw we've got some political science people in here, a bunch of theater people. So it's gonna be it's gonna be hot, y'all. It really is. All right. You guys get started on that checklist. You need to finish all that stuff, as you can see here, by Sunday, January 29th. I will email you as soon as there's something new, and you please email me if you have any questions at all. I'll see you guys very soon.